Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we're going to take a look at the Spidi Traveler 2 jacket available at RevZilla.com. So with the Traveler 2, really what you're getting is 3-season cold weather functionality from Spidi. Think fall, winter, and spring for this particular piece. Now we're going to say that because you're going to have a waterproof Z-liner in this with no direct venting to the body, and there will be a 100-gram removable thermal liner in here. So it's not something you're going to want to wear into the dead summer months, depending on where you live. Now on the left-hand side, I have got Juice, who stands at 5'10", weighs 195 pounds, and measures his chest at 42 inches. We have him in a size large, correlates perfectly with Spidi's size chart, so there should be no surprises there. Now the sizes will range from a medium up to a 4XL, and there's 3 different colors available. There is going to be a black on gray on light gray. Juice is wearing the black and gray, and then there's also going to be a black and high vis version for you to choose from. Now within Spidi's line, it's going to be a little bit more on the entry-level side of things. It's going to come in around the $300 price point. And this is going to be a combination of, Teflon-coated 600D material, 1200D at the arms, or the shoulders and the bicep, or the shoulders and the elbows, giving you a little bit more of that reinforcement. If you want to take a step up, something a little bit more flexible, you can take a look at the inner cruiser. The inner cruiser gets you a little bit more of that Flex 10X material kind of coming into play, giving you just a little bit more range of motion, and adding a little bit of that comfort element back into this. But really what you're seeing with this is you're getting the abrasion resistance you'd expect from a jacket, and you're getting that seasonality to keep you warm. It's just the materials that we're seeing here are a little bit, crunchier than what we'd see in some of the more refined pieces. So starting with the top and working our way through this, you are going to have neoprene at the Adam's apple, which is adding just a little bit of that extra comfort where you might need it. EST, that's Ergonomic Safety Tuning, and this is going to be Spidi's system, which really allows you to fine-tune where you want the snap to fit. So depending on how large your neck is, you can actually set and forget where you want that snap to sit. And as you work your way down, like I said, there's going to be a variety of materials coming into play. You're going to see your 2 main areas. You're going to have a Teflon-coated 600D polyester throughout the main chassis, and then the reinforcement at the elbows and the shoulders is going to bump you up to a 1200D material. So you're really getting a beefy jacket to keep you safe in the event of a crash. Now underneath the material, you are going to have CE-rated armor at the elbows and the shoulders, and as you work your way down, you're going to have adjusters at the bicep for Velcro, with Velcro, and you're also going to have a snap adjuster at the forearm to fine-tune how this is going to fit for you. From the waist, or at the wrist rather, very simple. It's just going to be a Velcro adjuster, no zip entry points, no frills with that, but it does allow you to fine tune this down. So if you want to wear gauntlet gloves over top of it, you can really cinch this down and get yourself a nice articulated fit. And then as you're working your way down, what you'll notice, you are going to have chest vents on either side, but these are not going to be direct vents. Like I said, you have that waterproof Z-liner in here, so the vents will vent to the liner. Now the one thing that's a little bit different from some of the other Z-liners we've seen, on the back, the Z-liner is split in half just to add a little bit of breathability. So you will get a jacket that is going to be slightly more breathable than some of the Z-liners that don't have that split, but it's still not something you don't want to use, push too far into the summer months. From a storage standpoint, you are going to have a water-resistant pocket. It's a fold-over waterproof pocket on the bottom, and then that's where you can add any items that you don't want to get wet. You want a little bit of protection from the elements there. Juice, go ahead and face sideways for me and strike the riding position. So one of the things you'll note is that you're going to have 2 adjustment straps, and I like the lateral, or I like the adjustment strap up at the lats on this because it has almost a diagonal feel to this, and this really helps to pull the jacket together so it doesn't bulk up as much. It kind of just maintains the shape. Spidi's really known for that European, more svelte looking style, and this does a great job of maintaining that. You're then going to have a Velcro adjuster at the waist to help fine-tune fit. And just go ahead and face backwards for me. You'll notice pop reflective at the top, Spidi logo, very simple, clean lines, no frills jacket. Would definitely recommend adding the Warrior back protector. There's not going to be a back protector included. In the same way you have that impact armor at the elbows and the shoulders, you want to make sure that your back is safe too. So go ahead and add that Warrior back protector to this to complete the package. Juice, you may turn around and face forward. And have you on-snap, on-zip for me. YKK zips throughout, and you'll notice large rain guard over the top of this, making sure that you're not getting water pushing through that zipper. You are going to have the extra waterproof pocket on the inside of this, so Napoleon waterproof pocket on the inside, and the liner on this is not going to be a drop liner, or it's not going to be a a destination liner. So it's just going to have 2 snaps to hold this into place, and that's going to give you that 100-gram full sleeve thermal. But this isn't going to be a liner that can zip together on its own, so it's not something you'd really, wear as a standalone offering like we've seen if you get up into some of the higher level pieces from Spidi, something like the Armor Core, which has that really nice refined thermal liner to that. So when you're looking, throughout the price point, you have a jacket coming around the $300 price point, and it's just some of these little, changes in refinement that you're seeing that bring it down to that lower style price point. Now, if you take the thermal liner out, full mesh on the inside of this, so it is going to be a very comfortable jacket to wear just against a t-shirt. And like we said, you are not going to have to worry about a waterproof liner because you have that waterproof Z liner, which is actually baked into the jacket. Now, from a connection standpoint, you will be able to use this with another pair of Spidi pants. There is going to be a connection zipper in the back, as well as a shock cord adjuster at the waist to fine tune exactly how this fits from top to bottom. And Juice, you can go ahead and zip back up. So if you are looking for a 2 to 3 season cold weather option, Spidi's Traveler 2 is going to be definitely one to consider. One of the things that I personally really like about the Spidi jackets is that when I wear it into the winter months, they do a really good job of doing the foldovers at the front to make sure you're not getting air passing through the zipper, and you do stay warm. And with all the different complex materials in here, you're definitely going to stay safe in the event of a crash. Now, there's a lot of folks out there utilizing Spidi gear, and if you want to hear more about what they have to say, you can click the info button on your desktop or mobile device, which will allow you to read other rider reviews from folks that are already out there putting the Traveler 2 through its paces. If you have more questions for one of our gear geeks, you can always give them a shout at 877-792-9455, or simply shoot over an email to cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Spidi Traveler 2 jacket. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.